Awesome. Woo! It's 9 a.m. on a Monday. Not that days really matter.
Don't matter anymore.
Literally, the only way that I know that it's a weekend or a weekday is if we do this.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. This is how I keep track of the days. I'm pretty good during the week because I'm teaching the kids and we talk about the day and the date and all that every morning. But during the weekend, I'm like, is it Sunday yet? Is it Saturday? Have we just given up? Where are we? Where are we?
Yes. The answer is yes. We have given up.
We have, absolutely. Why does this keep saying it's going to share only me? Internet, you're weird.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just Facebook being Facebook. What's on your mind, Jacqueline? Working out my sweet bod. I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
Where are we?
The answer is yes. The answer is yes. We have shit. All right. We're good. All right. We're up on my sites. How you doing?
I'm sharing it now.
Sweet. And we have one viewer, and I'm sure it's you. Oh, two. Okay.
Yay!
And I cut off, so it's not me. It's not me anymore.
Yay! That's two. Good morning, my two friends.
Yes, welcome. Good morning. We are just waiting for another minute or two for people to get here. But if you want to do something, you can always pull up our Spotify playlist so that we can do that. Today we're going to review a ton of kicks, and we're going to review some arms. We talked about, are we doing Moulinaise again?
We're doing Moulinaise. Oh, we're doing.
So I don't think you'll need a yoga mat or anything, but if you would like to wear shoes and you are not yet wearing shoes, now would be the time. And if you want to grab something that is sword resemblant, then you can go ahead and do that. I'll actually do that. Give me a sec.
A bottle of wine, as we've learned in the past, is sword resemblant.
I can use this 25-pound kettlebell to do Moulinaise.
God love you.
Yep.
You're ripped.
We can do that. Yep. I would be freaking jacked. And very, very scary.
I thought you said freaking Jax, and I was like, wow, you'll be like me, but I'm not very strong at all. I realized what you did say.
I can see how that would be confusing. All right, let me find a sword.
This is for Delaney, who requested more cats. Hi, boy cat. We're gonna work out. I'm punchy today, so deal with that, America.
But it's good that you're punchy.
So I can punch coronavirus.
Yeah, that's a whole picture. My family has a pool table that we got very, very cheap on eBay. So I'm going to be using half of a pool stick.
That's amazing.
I don't know.
Wait, half of a pool stick?
Yeah.
We also have a big, fight.
Long. You know? Anyway. All right, we ready to go?
Let's do it. Are you warming us up?
All right. Good morning for anyone who is joining us right now. We are going to get started. So, yeah, don't sit back. Don't relax. Get up off your ass. Is that something we can say? Can that be like...
Well, yeah, as long as you say it with the spelling, that A sign.
Yeah.
Money sign, you're fine.
The at and the dollar sign.
Yeah. Just pronounce it that way and we're good.
Awesome. All right. Are you warming us up?
You're warming us up.
Oh, I am. Okay. I was like, come on, Jax. All right. Let's start. Let's just shake it out a little bit. Let's just get the blood pumping. Just little jogs in place. And now let's change it up, and we're gonna kick our butts a little bit. Get those quads warmed up. I went for a run yesterday. It was so beautiful over here.
That's awesome. It's been rainy here.
Oh yeah? Oh
yeah. I've always been stuck inside.
And now up to the front.
My cat is looking at me like, what is wrong with you? You're not even going anywhere.
resting face. And then we're gonna bring this same movement out to the side.
Woo! So I dance.
Like we're riding a horse. And now let's do some jumping jacks. Very light, not super fast. And we're gonna bring our arms in circles to the front and to the back. And let's just slow to a stop. Head, turn side to side for 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Listen to your shoulder. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Keep your shoulder where it is. 5, 5. And we're gonna roll. I think I'm going clockwise. For 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. If you're feeling straight on your neck, when you go backwards, just open your mouth a little bit. I think that's 3, 4, 5. Shoulders roll to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with elbows to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your whole arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a really simple stretch, but I really like it. Put one foot in the front, 1 foot a little bit in the back, doesn't matter which. And we're just gonna lift up. This feels really good to me. This feels really good on my abs. Think of pulling your hands to the back wall behind you. And frontwards. Here, I'm just leaning forward a little bit and just giving my triceps a little bit of love. And switch feet. And again, this is what this looks like from the side. Just a nice little back stretch and abs and everything in the middle. And back. Nice. All right, shake it out, and we're just gonna stretch our obliques a little bit. So one arm, plug it into the sky, push your hip, and reach. Whew. I'm feeling flexible today.
This feels nice.
Yeah, I'm happy. We wanna make sure that one hip isn't coming back. That's not the stretch. The stretch is hips on a flat line like you're in a toaster, just like John mentioned the other day.
Toaster.
And we're switching. Toaster, I hardly know her. Thank you for watching. And come back up. And come down, swan dive to touch your feet. And let's roll up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quad stretch. If you have a wall or if you have a chair, you're welcome to grab it. I see a lot of people go out like this. Which, I don't know if there's anything wrong with that, but that's not really the stretch. So just try to keep in line as much as possible. Something else that I need to fight the tendency of doing is I have a really high arch in my foot. So it's really easy for me to collapse inside that arch in my foot as opposed to raising up. Do you see a difference in my standing foot when I do this versus this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we want to fight for the latter. And kick this foot out and just rest over it this way. We're spending some time on this warm-up because we are going to be doing both some punches and some kicks.
Mm-hmm.
And switch. And come up. Great. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Yay. So we're gonna talk about some kicks first. I want to take a second and warm up our kick legs a little bit more. So if you've got a wall or a chair that you want to use, grab that for balance.
Wall.
What?
I just said grab that wall.
Grab that wall. or maybe you just have great balance and you don't need it. I'm going to go to the wall. So we're going to do the same kicks that we did. What was it, last week we started working on kicks?
I believe
so. Front, side, back. And we're just going to wake up our joints. So I'm going to stand up against the wall. And I'm just going to kick my foot forward just a little bit. Just enough where it's comfortable. Wake it up. See if you get a little higher. There's nothing behind you. There's something behind me. I'm going to move this so I'm going to kick something with my heel. So it's forward, forward. And now just let it swing back behind you. So you're opening up to the front and to the back. Good morning, hips.
Good morning, hips.
And this isn't about flexibility. It's not about how high you can go. We're just waking up these joints. Great. And we're going to take this knee up in front of you. And now pull it out to the side. Good morning. And now take it as if you were peeing on a dog.
No, on a dog?
On a dog. As if you were a dog peeing on a hydrant. And we're going to switch. Opposite leg, front and back. Peeing on a dog. What's wrong with me?
Well, you are a cat person.
Quarantine is wrong with me.
I think we're doing pretty well, actually.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I think that, like, as far as coping goes, not that there's a right way to cope, but we've been, like, if the bar is normalcy, I think we've been pretty good.
We're doing okay.
Yeah, because we're not normal. That's the thing.
That's true.
We're like, yeah. Oh, oops.
And open up that hip. I'll turn the camera so you can see. Open up that hip. And pee on a dog. I gotta turn around again, take these as well.
Pee on that dog.
Pee on that dog, that damn dog.
Come squat.
So now before Alex takes us through I need to clean that up. Before Alex takes us through some workouts, I'm gonna go over the technique for some of these kicks again. Yeah, so the first one is going to be that front snap kick. And the idea is I'm going to bring my knee up. This is my chamber. Yeah, I'm going to bring this knee up. I'm going to target with my knee. So when I extend my foot, it's never going to go past my knee. Yeah, so I'm going to bring this foot up and back down. So the knee comes up, extend to the front, and back down.
And are you pointing or flexing, Jax?
So I'm pointing my toe. I'm trying to remember what we did last week. This is different from a front push kick, where I would bring, this leg would come up, I'd flex my toe, and I'd push forward. Which one did we do last week?
I think we did a push.
Okay, well, let's do a snap kick this morning.
Yeah, that's great.
So the push kick was I bring this up, I flex my toe, and I push out as I drop down into my hips. This is more of a snap kick. If you were kicking somebody upward, they're leaning over and you're going to kick them in the face or in the crotch. Right, we're going to keep our toes pointed for stage combat purposes, and I'm just going to extend my leg. Bam, and down. Up, extend, bring it back, and down. Yeah? Our roundhouse kicks, we're coming, chambering. They're going to chamber up to here. So instead of chambering up to our knee, this is slightly different than we did last week. We're going to get a little more advanced. They're going to chamber up like we're going to pee on a dog. We're going to extend, pull it back, and down. Yeah, so again, come up like you're peeing on a dog. My knee is pointing at what I'm going to kick. I extend, I bring it back, and I put it down. So that's
for this one as well, right?
What'd you say?
We're pointed on this one as well.
We're pointed on that one as well. Again, these are adapted for stage combat. So martial artists, don't at me. they may be different when you're actually kicking somebody's Coron ass. But for right now, these are pointed toes. So one more time, it comes up like you're peeing on a fire hydrant or a dog. Extend back in and down. Now the back kick is going to be flexed because we're going to be kicking with the ball of our foot. So I'm going to bring this knee up again, look behind me, and again I'm targeting where the wall meets the ceiling. So I'm looking at it, I'm bending forward slightly, kick, come back, and down. So that's
and Jack, for that one, whether it's because I want power or I want height, I feel my hip wanting to go back, and that is wrong, correct?
That is, martially, yes, that is wrong. My hip, because I have tight hips, my hips will open up. I try to keep them square. I try to keep them here, but because I'm looking backwards, they're going to open up a bit, and I think that's okay.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, so those are the kicks that we'll be working with. Alex is going to run us through an exercise using those kicks.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, and well, you can decide, Jax, whether you want us to do all of this in sequence or if you want us to break this up throughout your exercises. But what we're going to do is basically to continue getting the form right and also to work on our balance and our core, we are going to be running a single kick for 45 seconds per leg. So this is what it's going to look like. Let's say I think that you'll be able to see me best if I demonstrate with a roundhouse. So what we're doing, the way it starts is per leg. So this is what it's going to look like. Oh, we good?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
So this is what it's going to look like. We're going to touch the ground, then prep, then kick, then up, and touch the ground. And we're not going to touch this standing or this kicking leg. We're going to try not to touch it to the ground the entire 45 seconds. So that's what we're doing. We'll do 45 seconds per side, and we'll start with the front, roundhouse, back, side, side, side. So a total of six sets for 45 seconds. Does that make sense? Am I explaining correctly?
I think so. I'm going to follow you. I think I got it.
Well,
all over.
We're in trouble. It's fine. So let's start to the front, and I will get my stopwatch out. I'll give us like 15 seconds between each so that we can just kind of recalibrate and shake it out a little bit. And I guess we'll just go entirely in sequence. Just a word before we get started with like the true workout portion of this. If you were with us last week, you know that we had some problems with technology, and that is because too many people are using Facebook and YouTube for it to work without glitching or work without like anything like that. So if something goes wrong, just like you did last week, thank you. Please give us a holler, and we'll figure out some kind of contingency. So, yeah.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right.
Shout out to Chelsea for letting us know that was going on and for posting about us. Yay.
Yes, thank you. All right, let me get out my stopwatch, which is what I should have been doing this entire time. All right, and let's get ready to kick to the front. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and touchdown. Up, kick, up, and touch. Up, kick, up, and touch. Up, snap.
For people who are having a hard time balancing, what works for me is if you pick a single spot on the floor or something right in front of you to look at, it can help you maintain your balance here.
Yeah, totally.
Fair.
Totally. And if you need a wall, that is totally fine. If you need to hold on to the back, if you need to touch the other leg when you come down, that is totally fine too. And you know what? We are doing so well that I'm actually going to make us do this for a minute. So, and see, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Was that it?
Yeah. Let's keep doing it for a minute. So let's just shake it out, and we're gonna prep for the opposite side. If you're like me, you have one side that's like really good at balancing and the other side that's like shit at balancing. So that is good. Yeah, that we're working on this. And let's go.
Wait, what's this one? Got it.
Touch, up, snap, up, and down. Up, up, down.
If I want an extra work, I'm going to really try to control this kick as it comes out.
Yeah, perfect.
And that's going to make me work extra special hard. Control. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, good job. I'm saying good job to you, but it's your freaking exercise.
I need to be good jobbed.
Good job doing the thing that you do for a living.
I have feelings too.
Have you seen that movie Hancock with Will Smith?
No.
There's a part where someone tells him, good job, and he's really shit at taking compliments, and he goes, no, you good job. That happens to me all the time. And we're done. Cool, shake it out.
That wasn't so bad. I feel it like here.
Yeah, totally. Totally. All right, so now we are going to roundhouses, and it's gonna be great.
I'm worried about this one.
Sorry?
I'm worried about this one.
Yeah, me too. But no, we're in together. It's fine.
We're in it now. In it too.
All right, and let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch, prep, kick.
Woo!
Up.
Your extension is amazing.
Sorry?
Your extension is amazing.
Thanks. I don't ever think of that. But maybe it's all that ballet that I hated.
I think that's what it is. All that ballet for me destroyed my hips.
Yeah, totally. Well, I stopped doing ballet because the way that you treat your rib cage and you treat your, the way you treat like the middle part of your body is the complete opposite of what you need to do to sing. Because in ballet, you kind of need to keep like everything here just like compressed. Whereas with voice, you're hoping to expand in an organic way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got 10 more seconds.
Ooh, my hips. It's good though.
And we're done. Woo, good job.
It's burning a lot up here.
Yeah, totally. Totally. All right, now we're gonna get ready for the other side.
That was hard. Yeah.
And in order to not hit the wall, I'm going to just like I'm gonna face a 45 to you guys. So let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I've got my kitty.
Woo. Yes. I was thinking like how can we start to plan a workout around our dogs or small children?
Yes. You're done. All right. Thank you. Boy Cat's like, nope, I'm out of here. This balance. Come on, balance.
Yeah, well, one side is really easy, and the other side is awful for me.
Well, I'm right hand dominant, but when I dance, when I do ballet, or when I used to, it's been a long time, but everything's better on my left leg.
Yeah.
Not my flexibility, but like my pirouettes, my spins.
Yeah.
My jumps.
And we're done. Woo! Good job, folks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling it for sure. All right, and now we're just gonna take a little while, and then we're gonna go to the back.
Whoa.
Let's do it. Oh man. All right, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For this one, I find that the look back is another step in and of itself, which is totally fine because that's what I need. in order to make sure I'm doing it correctly. I can't look quickly. Oof. Ooh. This one's the hardest for me.
It's hard for me for balance.
Exactly.
But whenever I do my back kicks, I have to hold a wall anyway.
Mm.
Which I think means I'm leaning forward way too much.
Oh yeah, is that what that means?
Yeah, I think so. I think ideally you want to keep your chest up.
Okay.
And not bob like one of those birds bobbing out of cups of water. What I think of. Well, I don't know. Again.
And one more. All right. Yeah, Jax, you look great.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I was just thinking about this. When you and David get married, your photos are going to be amazing.
Oh, that's the goal.
Dress and stuff. What?
I said that's a goal. I may be getting married in a depression, but gosh darn it, my photos will be beautiful.
Oh, yeah. It'll be fun. Be fun. All right, let's get started with the other leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And woo! This one's going to be not great.
I'm getting like, so I hit the apex of my kick, and then I'm giving myself a little extra pop up to give myself like a little bit of a stretch there too, which feels really nice.
Oh, nice. What I've also started doing for this one is instead of leaning forward to touch the ground, I'm actually squatting down to touch the ground.
Oh, nice. Woo!
Oof, yeah, I feel this one. Oof. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think that was a minute. I don't remember when I stopped, or when I started rather, in the stop. Hopefully. All right, cool. As you explain what we're doing next, Jax, I'm actually going to just like stretch out my quad a little bit.
Yeah, so everybody can do that while I'm explaining. So we're gonna do some Milanese, and we did these last time. I'm gonna grab my sword. We did these last time, and I think they were a pretty big hit. I love them. The idea, I can't get an angle in this room. The idea for Milanese is that we're gonna bring our sword down to the side of our body, much like we are in a toaster. So stay in your brave little toasters. If you go too far out, it's going to be bad. So if you want to check your toaster, stand next to a wall. Hold your sword in front of you. Dip the sword down. In between, the blade goes between you and the wall. Bring it up. Go to the ceiling. Another side. Other side. Bam. So that's your moulinet. So we're going to do, what did we do, a minute?
I think that we did a minute, and it was like elbow and then wrist.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that again. We're gonna go 30 seconds. We're just use our wrists because that's the harder one. So you're gonna make this Milanese just moving your wrist. And mine is pointed down a little bit because I don't want to hit the ceiling. But ideally it's straight out in front of you. Yeah, like so. Just moving your wrist for these Milanese. For 30 seconds. And in the second minute, we can bend our elbows. But every time my sword comes to the front, I need to extend that arm, like I'm stabbing somebody in the face. Dip and extend. Dip and extend. So that's directly out in front of us. That's the first minute. Wrist, elbow, 1 minute. The second minute, we're going to do the same technique, same Milanese, but they're going to go to the side, which means that my arm is going to be extended to the side of me. The blade is going to come in front of my face, extend to the side, behind my head, extend to the side. So I'm moulineing on this side of my body first, and then I'm going to move it to moulineing on this plane. Yeah, nice. And we'll do the same thing where it's just wrist. And then there's so much stuff down here.
Screw you, Body by Jake.
What?
I said, screw you, Body by Jake.
Oh, damn it, Body by Jake. So, real quick, I was thinking of that because we were talking about what does Jake look like, and then they started playing those old Jake from State Farm commercials. Have you seen the pictures of Jake from State Farm?
I mean, I've seen the commercial.
Google Jake from State Farm from State Farm body picture. It's amazing. He's
All right.
beautiful.
Jake from
He's
State Farm body picture.
I don't know, but like it's like a picture of him shirtless, and he looks just. Whew. The workout has me a little warm. As you look him up, just wrist forward 30 seconds, elbows, because that'll give us a nice break. And then we're going to move to the side, wrists, elbows. Yeah, and then we'll switch and do the other arm. So that'll take a total of 4 minutes, plus 20 while we drool over Jake and State Farm. All right.
I cannot find it, so you need to find it.
I'm going to find it and I'll post it.
All right, find it and post it because I'm so curious.
I'll find it and post it. It's amazing.
All right,
but
great.
now I've got Jake and that's all I think about.
Awesome.
So good. All right, cool. Let's do the thing.
Yeah, let's do the thing.
Let's do
All right,
it.
tell me when to start the stopwatch.
Oh, okay, great. Yes, because I don't know where mine is. Great. So we're down. Let's go ahead and start it. Can you tell me when it's 30 seconds? Are you frozen? All right, it started. While you're frozen. So we're moving just wrists. Make sure you keep your arm nice and straight, out flat in front of you. Alex is frozen on my screen, so I'm not going to be able to tell when it's 30 seconds. So we're just going to go until I say switch. I hope I'm not frozen. Oh, God. All right, number 3. Great, perfect. Elbows. Ah, breathe. Breathe. Relax your shoulders. Make sure your sword extends out every time. Point and point and point and point. Nice. Go ahead and relax it. I found my clock. So we're going to do to the sides now. Stopwatch. We're going to go to the sides. So we'll do wrists. And you can go up, whatever direction you want to go. But we're going to say wrists for 30 seconds, elbows for 30 seconds to the side. So I'm going to side toaster this way. Great. Shake it out. Whoo! Those wrist ones get me. I feel it all here and my small sword muscle. All right. Get ready. And here we go. Wrists. Making sure your elbow or your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Your arm is as straight as possible. I'm having to bring mine down a little bit because the ceiling is low.
All right, is it working?
Yeah, I see you.
Yay!
We just moved on.
All right, that's fine.
And elbows.
Oh no, ceiling!
This is why I wanted to do this one outside.
Womp womp.
Make sure you hit that extension on your arm. Extension. Extension. Keep your wrists nice and relaxed. 10 more seconds. Ooh, yeah, I feel it in my shoulders. And relax. Nice job. Whew. Nice job. Take a moment and then we'll switch to the other side.
Cool, cool.
Woo.
So, Japs, I didn't see you last time, but when you are using your elbow, that means you're trying to keep your elbow in one place, correct?
Yeah, ideally. I mean, it's hard depending on the room that you're in, so mine's kind of moving up and down. But yeah, so for the first one, you really want your arm straight and not moving. Just your wrist moving. The second one, everything wants to extend from your elbow. Now, going backwards, I don't know that that's physically possible to keep this elbow there as I dip down. I think that to accommodate for my arm, I do have to move it a little bit. But come right back up.
Cool.
Yeah. Whew. All right. We ready for the other side?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, starting the clock.
Yep.
And wrist. Straight out in front of you. See how I'm not moving my arm.
So Jax.
Yeah.
What do you feel as far as your fingers? I mean, I guess this will change if you're actually using a sword versus using a found object. But like, how are your fingers doing the work?
My fingers really. I'm gonna talk about that after we stop. Move to elbows.
All right.
After we stop, because that's a really great question, and I want to get more in depth with that. But your fingers have a very light grip. You're not. If you're clutching your sword too hard, then you're working too hard. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
10 more seconds. Keep breathing.
My shoulders.
And relax. Yeah, it really it gets your shoulders. So I'm going to move this camera because I'm going to try to explain this grip. I wish I had a different sword. I'll use a different sword tomorrow. So my grip for my sword, it's going to be really, can you see my hand?
Yes.
It's going to be nice and light, nice and relaxed. I'll use this hand. Nice and relaxed. So when I drop for this moon knife, I drop down, I really kind of almost let go of the sword. And I use momentum to kind of drop down, swing it around, and then I grab it again. So my wrist is doing this motion, right? But it's not gripping. It's not squeezing the whole time. It's nice and relaxed.
And that's going to be what protects your wrist, yeah? If you're doing 8 shows a week.
Yeah, that's going to protect your wrist. It's also going to ensure that you're not really wailing on your partner. The point is that we don't want, we want energy, not force. So if I'm slamming my sword into my partner's sword, one of us is probably going to get hurt, and 2, these swords are going to break. Yeah, they're not really built to withstand. They're not these swords. This type of sword, they're not built to withstand like huge bashing. It's a lot more fine-tuned than that. Yeah, so nice and relaxed wrist with this. See how I really do just kind of drop it and grab it again. And that's, I mean, I can do that with, trying to see if I have a thing, because I recognize that everybody has a sword. Even if I just have the stick, right, I'm gripping it mostly with these 2 fingers. I drop, grab, drop. And that's going to help me stay in my toaster too. Because if I have a death grip on it, I don't have that much rotation with my wrist. That's like as much as I can rotate. But if I really let it just kind of fall and grab it, I just hit myself in the stomach, fall and grab it, stays nice and tight. Like the other side as well. Yeah.
Great.
Yay.
Yay. All right, let's do it.
Great. We did both sides. No, we didn't do the side.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Holy, let's do that side. All right, get ready. To the side. And here we go. Just wrist. Wrist. I'm going to worry if I can hit that door. There we go. Wrist. Keep breathing. This one activates the same muscles, but also some very different muscles. Whoop. The same but different. 10 more seconds on the wrist.
Just like us.
The same but different. And then elbows. So again, we're relaxing our elbows, but make sure your arm goes back to that straight motion with the sword out to the side. Ten more seconds. We're all going to be swashbuckling heroes at the end of this.
Yes, yes.
And that's it. Shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. That's not a song. What song am I thinking of?
Isn't it? Oh, no, you're thinking of Shake It Off. And you're also thinking of da 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 da. Whoa, that one.
Yeah.
No, it is shake it off. Shake them off. Yeah.
Shake it off.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You good. All right, cool. What now? Do you want me to do something, or
we've got about 5 minutes? Do you want to cool down, or do you want to do some abs?
Let's do something. So I want to do, just to round us out, I want to do pikes and shoulder presses. So we've already worked our shoulders quite a bit. So I just want to kind of just have that strength. So what we're going to do is we're going to be, if you remember us from our shoulder presses, basically we're in a pike position and we just lower our head to the ground. We just lower to the ground like that. So what I'd like us to do, I'm going to run the watch for a minute. I'm going to run it for a minute and then we'll cool down. So what we're going to do is just, actually no, let's run it for 2 minutes because we're alternating. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pike. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna rotate that. And now that I'm doing it, we're gonna do it actually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it for a minute. No, I lied. I messed up. We're gonna do it for 30 seconds. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna do it for 45 seconds. We're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna do it for a minute and take a little break. Or no, a minute, and then we're done. I did not plan this. I just wanted to do this.
Wonderful.
All right. It's going to be awful. You're going to hate it. You're going to hate me. But that's okay because you'll have a smash and bod, and beauty is what counts.
I always do my wedding dress.
Let's go. And I'm tucking in my shirt so that I'm not flailing all over the place. And 30 seconds starting in 5, 3, 2, 1. And you can keep your own pace with this. Yeah, you can do whatever pace is comfortable for you. You can stick with us, of course, but it's really just about using the time. 20. We've done 20 seconds.
Oh no, I think I missed the jumping.
And we're done. Jax, did you say? Wait, what did you say? Tell me what you said.
I missed the jumping.
Yes, that's the pike. So, yeah, so the pike is that we're going, after we do the shoulders, because we're in this upright position, we just hop back to a plank, then back up.
Oh, and it's just 1.
4.
4.
If I didn't explain correctly, that's on me. So we're doing 4 shoulder presses, then 4 pike to plank, pike to plank, pike to plank, pike to plank. Get it?
You probably did explain correctly. I was sitting like this and checking out my arms while you were talking. I got distracted by myself.
Good to know that your arms are very distracting. So I'll try to be like, maybe I'll just like pop a boob one of these days. Just kidding. There's nothing to see. Let's go. 45 seconds, my friends.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Remember what I said about exhaling on the work? You might want to do that. We've been going for 20 seconds. And finish up. All right. This is good. All right, we've got this little bit of time. I know that we're at 9:45 right now, so this is our last set. Be strong, do the thing
Thing.
so that we can do all the other things in our lives.
Yes.
And let's go starting now. Try to get a little lower if you can.
I'm just trying to keep going.
What?
I'm just trying to keep going.
Oh, I'm feeling this one. Ah.
My wrists are, I'm going to take a quick break because my wrists are feeling this.
Yeah, if your wrists are feeling it, you can always you can always kind of rest on your knuckles like an ape. At least for the shoulder press part. And I will come up in the next few days with a wrist modification.
Great.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for drawing our attention to that, Jess.
Yeah. I'm not trying to wuss out.
No. And last set, let's go. Oof. And we're done. I hate everything. I hate it all. But we're done.
Good arm day.
Good arm day. I'm ready to go back to bed.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm going to do that too. Oh, wait.
All right. Well, I want to stay horizontal, so we're just going to do that.
Right.
And let's bring one arm to the side.
Ooh, I'm like crack, 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 crack.
Woo! Oh, and the nice thing about being horizontal is that we can work our arms and our legs at the same time. So we're going to bring one leg up this way. So we're just resting like a tabletop. And switch. Yeah, this was being a lazy ass. I didn't want to get up.
I love it.
And come out of that. And what we're going to do next to give our shoulders some love is just lift up. If you can touch the floor with your feet, great. If not, no worries. If you need more support, put your hands on your lumbars. We're going to come slowly out of this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to swing to an upright. And just grab our toes. Let your head hang. I'll let my back in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. You want to do any other cooling down?
I just want to sit here and just breathe for a minute.
I love that.
Yeah. Just sit wherever you are, physically, emotionally. Just breathe for a second. Everything's fine. It's not. Everything is not fine, but.
And it's okay for it to not be fine. It's okay for it to not be fine.
It's absolutely okay. Just accept whatever feelings are coming up. Accept whatever physical feelings are coming up as well. Don't judge them. Just let them exist. And a deep breath. And an exhale. And that's it for me.
All right. Great. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday morning. And we're going to continue throughout the week with some more unarmed combat. Now that we've gone through kicks, we're going to start doing some punches and start putting together some combinations. As always, if there is anything specific you would like to see, then please let us know. And if you feel so inclined, You can PayPal us at hustle@thehustlingcreative.com. So thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody. I love you.
Love you.